Camouflaging your rifle, it's super easy and it is awesome. So here's 3 examples of what I've done. You can either use Duracoat or spray paint. I use spray paint because it's less expensive and it's easier to do. And these rifles have all been spray painted. This one's had about 2,000 rounds through it. As you can see, it's only slightly coming off from the heat. But that's a good thing, because that means you use your rifle. You're not putting it up on a shelf. It's not a work of art. It's actually performing its function. So if you choose to use Duracoat, it's more expensive. It's probably going to look a lot better, and it's going to be more difficult. So for me, I use spray paint because it's easy, and if I screw up or don't like it or I want to change it later, I just wipe it off and then reapply. Alright, why to camo? Well, first, you should camouflage because every bullseye target is black for a reason, because your eye is drawn to it. So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need spray paint. I used netting from a camo net, a laundry bag I cut up. You're going to need a razor blade. You're going to need spray paint. It's going to come in 3 colors. And blue tape. It's going to come in earth brown, olive drab, and flat dark earth. If you use anything other than those 3 colors, God have mercy on your soul. Alright, first you got to tape up your rifle. As long as your rifle's together, you're going to be fine. Take the bolt out, tape up the ejection port behind it, the magazine well, and then the barrel, the opening of it to make sure it doesn't come in. Then you're going to put a light coating of flat dark earth over the entire rifle. Let dry 15 minutes and then put another coat on. And that's the good thing about spray paint. It's going to be dry in 15 minutes. You're not going to have to wait 8, 12, 10 hours. So you just spray it on. I'm going to put 2 coats on here today. Then I'm going to let it dry. Then I'm going to prep it for our pattern using the camo netting and the laundry bag I cut up. So just keep it, 8 inches away and go light over it. And you'll be fine. Alright, once it's dry, I'm going to put my camo netting on to give me the line pattern I'm looking for. Now it's always better to hang it up. Today I'm on location in the field, so we don't have anything to hang it up with. So we're just going to do one side or the other. But if you hang some 550 cord in your backyard, hang it up. Now the key to this is these string needs to be tight. And the way you do that is you tape the other side. You've let your rifle dry properly, so you don't need to worry. It's not going to pull the spray paint off. So I get those strings are really tight because of the tape on the other side. So now all I have to do is add the brown. Alright, so the base coat is the lightest color, the flat dark earth. And now we're going to add the brown, which is the darkest color. And I'm going to lightly spray the entire rifle, and then I'm going to pick out a few spots on the rifle and I'm going to spray them directly, making them darker. So really light over the entire rifle, specifically to where that string is, to give me the pattern I'm looking for, because underneath it, when I peel those strings off, you're going to see the flat dark earth come through. So here's the specific points I'm going to pick, and just wherever you want. There's no pattern. So a couple last spots of brown, and then we're going to take our laundry bag and make the snakeskin pattern. So I'm going to take the olive drab green, I'm going to hold it on there tight, I'm going to give it a direct spray, let it dry for a second, and then pull it up quickly. Same thing. I'm going to do this all over the gun. Do as much or as little as you want. So here we go. A few more of the olive drab green, and then I'm going to come back over it with the flat dark earth. So I'm using the same technique. I'm just going to put in a few places with the flat dark earth. And it looks kind of light right now, but as soon as we get it in the sun, you'll see it really makes the rifle look nice. So here we go, a few more spots, and then the last thing I'm going to do is the same thing with the dark brown, except in bigger chunks, and I'm going to do a lighter spray all over the rifle. So here's bigger chunks using the dark earth brown. I'm going to make it all the way to give it a nice light coat over the brand new flat dark earth I just put on there. So once you've done both sides, allow the rifle to dry, peel it off, and this is your end result. So I haven't done the other side yet, but this is, both sides will look like this. There's no straight lines, there's no pattern to it, it's just however I want it to look. Alright, so here's the final product. It's a rifle fit for a king. It looks awesome, it's functional. So whatever you do, don't paint your rifle pink or ACU. Nice tactical colors only.